It's a mineral-rich region that's been unstable for decades amid a proliferation of armed groups. But the last few weeks have seen a significant escalation in fighting after rebel forces seized control of a number of major cities. In an unprecedented move, leaders from both East and Southern Africa are meeting to discuss and attempt to mitigate the growing violence in the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
The time for action is now. The lives of millions depends on our ability to navigate this complex and challenging situation with wisdom, clarity of mind, empathy for the millions whose lives and livelihoods have been plunged into uncertainty.
The president of Kenya speaking in Tanzania Saturday to a room full of East and Southern African leaders calling for action in the DRC.
Only collective action to facilitate a negotiated solution will offer relief.
The unprecedented summit coming in direct response to the rapid advance by the Rwandan-backed M23 rebels. According to the United Nations, in late January, the rebel group bombed 2 hospitals, killing and injuring multiple patients. On that same day, officials add that rebel forces also broke into a women's prison in the city of Goma, where 165 female inmates were reportedly raped and killed in a fire. With Goma, the DRC's largest eastern city, now captured by rebel forces, officials are gravely concerned for the civilian population.
We are the voice of the women and children of Eastern DRC, as well as the various troops out there in the field. We have therefore a familial duty to appeal to the hearts of the parties to the conflict to give peace a chance.
Leaders say the goal over the next few days of talks is to bring together the presidents of the DRC and Rwanda. The latter is accused by Congo, the UN, and other Western partners of arming and supporting the rebel group, a claim he continues to vehemently deny. The 2 leaders were supposed to meet in December in Angola to sign a peace agreement, but the meeting was canceled, with both parties blaming each other for the failed talks. Now, while leaders met Saturday for the high-stakes summit, rebel forces gathered hundreds on the streets of Goma to present new administrators that they have appointed for the areas that the group has now seized. Saturday also saw dozens of displaced Congolese forced to relocate to local schools for shelter after rebels seized and closed a number of the city's displacement camps. For City News, I'm Karling Donoghue.